like Lord Krishna. And so that's why he says, Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai, which means I am victorious, I am the winner. You know why I am the winner? Because I have Radha in my mind. Radha Manohar Govinda Jai Jai. I am happy because I have my love in my mind. Right? Such is the greatness of love. Now, we're going to do that chant, but before we get into that, how do we make our prayers come true? How do we make our prayers come true quickly? And to make our prayers come true quickly, you have to serve the universe. Now imagine now, if your body has a germ or has a virus, the objective of you all the time is to get rid of that virus, get rid of that germ from your body. So also, we are the germs or the viruses or the bacteria in the universe. So the universe is a body, and we are inside that universe as bacteria or germ or whatever. The germ is the one who makes the universe unhappy, right? Is it cold in here? Larissa? Lower air conditioning. And you are the germ. If you are the germ in the universe, the body will try to get it out. So you'll find that people who do things that against the universe will never progress and will fall. And the people who do things that are for the universe will progress. That's how you make your prayers come true. In other words, when you do the things that will benefit the universe, it will help you. So what do? I tell you to stay away from meat and fish and eggs for a month, 2 months. What are you doing? You're helping the universe to stay alive. When I tell you to fast, you are creating more good karma for yourself so that whatever you wish for will come true. There was this one guy, he couldn't find a girlfriend. So he kept coming every time, and when he comes, he wouldn't give any kind of donation or thing because that was a person like that. And then one day I said, he offered me. He says, I want to do some printing for you. So he started printing. So do what you call seva. This is called seva. And what do you know? He had 5 girls in the next month asking to take him out. So he comes back and he says, Swami, amazing. All these girls are calling me now. I said, well, it's because you served the universe. Right? And we talked about that before. If the guy at Home Depot, the guy had a hardware store and Home Depot is 20 blocks away, what are the chances of people going to his business? He would have to create what you call an imbalance where the universe owes him and he doesn't owe the universe. In other words, if he does a lot of charity work, and he makes some sacrifices and so on, people will start to notice his store because the universe becomes connected there with him. And so instead of reaching Home Depot, they will drop it at his store. So the whole idea of attracting the blessings of the universe by making the universe owe you. And that's how you do it, by giving food, prasadam, feeding the homeless. All these are seva. Teaching people, bringing people to get help. When people come to get help for here, and you bring them, you get blessings for that, and so on. And reading the book and assisting, helping other people. That's how you do it. Everybody wants to be a teacher, but you got to be a student first before you can become a teacher. Everybody wants to tell everybody what to do, but a drunken man can't save a drunken man. Every one of us is an energy. We are just nothing but energy. When you put a drug in your body to cure a disease, you're taking another form of energy and connecting with this energy, and so we're all energy. When you have a sickness in your life, it's because your energy is not balanced in your own way. You're not in harmony with the world. And so what happened now is that that energy is unique because you have a unique fingerprint. No two people are the same. Everybody is different. There's no two people the same. FBI has proved that already, so I don't have to prove it. But where are all these fingerprints coming from? Everybody's unique. There's no double fingerprints. And that's because each one of us is made of a different amount of the compounds of the periodic table, which is every one of us have a different portion of that element. For example, the oxygen, the nitrogen, the potassium, the sodium, the magnesium, and so on. Our body is in different amounts, and that is what creates your fingerprints. Because we are unique in a sense when we are born, because we are born at a time when the universe is unique. All the planets are in a different, unique position. But what makes you unique also is your name. Your name makes you unique. Now the first letter of your name determines how you approach life, how you think about life, right? And if you take the letter I, for example, it's the 9th letter of the alphabet. And you take the letter R, is also the 18th letter of the alphabet. And if you take the number 666, what do you add up? What do you get? 18. And then you reduce 4, you get 9. Now think of Iraq, Iran, Israel, India, Indonesia. What do you notice? The I. And what do you notice about those countries? Always conflicting. Always confused, conflicted, and at war. Now apply that to a person now who has an I in their name as the first letter. And you will see that person is also confused, conflicted. Because the I has an energy. The I is part of a mantra. So when I reach your heart and I say I love you, changes the energy in your heart. Changes the energy in your body. You feel different. Right? And if somebody curses at you, you change it right away, everything changes right away. Face and everything right away. So the mantra or the music can get to you very easily. A lot of people like certain music. Some people like the country music, some people like the rap music, or some people like the drums and things like that. But each person responds to a different music, differently, and it hits you inside. That's because, again, your energy. You respond to the sound energy. Now, sound is the only energy that can pass through anything. You can pass through walls, you can pass through your clothes, you can pass through your bones, everything. So sound really can control everything inside your body. So that's why your name is going to be very important, because it forms a sound. So each letter of your name controls the first 9 years of your life, and the second letter of your name controls how you respond to your love life. What kind of lover you will have in life. The second letter will tell you what kind of love you will have in your life. So, what is the name again? Audrey. So, A-U. A means she's very independent. She approaches life very independently. Is that right? And U means that she likes people who have a little power. She's attracted to people with power. So in her love life, she will marry somebody with power. See, I know that already. Okay, but in your heart, you like a person who likes to be in control of his life. Right? So again, the name, right, has a lot to do with your life and so on. Like the name Virginia. Virginia means the first letter V is a 6. So the first letter tells her she wants to be on top. She wants to lead. She wants to be a leader or in charge. So again, your name forms this mantra which affects your life. Vowels are what form the sound. So E means someone who likes expensive things. Right, Brett?
That's correct.
Right. So Brett means expensive. Someone who likes expensive things. Because the E, the first vowel, tells you what kind of dislikes and likes they have and so on. So your name forms a mantra. Right? So you'll find that by knowing your name, you can know who you are. The third letter of your name decides what kind of career you will follow in life. Or what kind of career you like. You know? Right? And of course, Jon is the third letter. N means somebody who likes to be active all the time. Always on doing something. You get bored easily. You don't get a job that's exciting. And so on. So tell you what kind of career you want to do. And so on. So you'll travel a little bit. It shows traveling. And so on. So Jon. So you see, your name can actually predict your career. Now, a person with D as the third letter, NAD for example, will always have job problems. Why? Because D means job. That's the job problem, the difficulty in job and so on. But and they work hard. They work hard but doesn't get a result. So again, the letter of the name the third letter of the name determines how you will deal with your career and so on. Now each letter has a meaning to it, right? Because if the fourth letter will determine, for example, if you own a house, if you have how you do real estate and so on, foundation. So again, this is what we did in our last seminar, right? We have the seminar disc for sale if they want to get it, and you can learn that. We're coming up with the name books very soon, which is going to determine how to judge your life by the name. But each letter controls the 9 years of your life. So if you look at your age now, you can tell which letter is ruling your life. You can determine that. So all this is very important to learn, to know how your prayers are being answered. My sincere request as your teacher is to make sure that your prayers, when you do it, you are not doing it uselessly. God have a time when He's going to give you what you want. It's just He takes the time according to your karma. So don't say, okay, well, I'm praying, I'm going to stop because I'm not getting what I want. Who determines that? Only God can do that. So that's why you continue doing what you're doing, go do your prayers and don't give up, because you are going to have to continue to wait, be patient, right? I tell one guy that if he stops drinking, he will not have the sickness that's going to happen, and he continues drinking. So, and then when the other one says, well, my husband is not coming back, and she only prayed for 5 days, and she's expecting her husband to come back. You can't do that. You can hurry the universe.